Well, a lot of things are changing now. Now that the so-called COVID is over, and particularly you're paying your bills, like utility bills. Well, there were a lot of moratoriums that the utility companies could not cut you off or anything during the pandemic. But that's sort of like going to be over, and it's over at April 1 now for a lot of areas of the country. So you got to check that out and make sure utility bills. If you owe money, that they're not going to come and cut it off. They haven't in the last year or so. So they may do it this month. So check that out with your utility company. But also start looking for other places to pay that. I mean, there's really probably where you live, there could be 50 or 100 sources, of grant money to pay past utility bills. Start with the utility company themselves. But no matter what they say, even if they give you a little break or something, don't stop there. Keep looking for grants because there's probably somebody else that will give more than a utility. Now, here's the utility companies out in Iowa. What they do is they have separate nonprofit organizations that they raise money for to pay the utility bills. I don't know about that. So, in other words, if I was running a business, I would start a nonprofit to raise money to give you a grant to buy my product, right? A little strange, but who am I to say? And there's a lot of stuff I don't understand in this world. That's probably one of them. Okay, but now how do you find out all these other things besides what the utility company has? The best way, I think, is to go to findhelp.org. Okay. And I like that better than USA.org. I mean, 211.org. Because I don't know, it's a bias thing. But a lot of people just will call 211 and they'll say, oh, there's nothing, and they forget. But no, you need more than that. And that's why the reason I like findhelp.org is because they don't have a number to call them. You don't want to call them. You want to call the people who know about grants for utilities. They know generally, sort of like I do, but I couldn't tell you what is in your county and whatever. But if you go and put in your zip code, like here, I did put in my zip code and I put in utilities, to pay my utility bills. 109 programs to pay utility bills. And looking at these things, they could be national programs like the emergency, mortgage and emergency rental programs. That's still money around that used, and that income goes up to over $100,000. So you could be making $100,000 and get your utility payment bill. I don't know how with $100,000 came up to be poor now in this country. Maybe that's true. Maybe I'm just too old. Yeah, and I got less expenses, but because raising a family and things like that, that's maybe for I don't know, but who cares what it is? It is, and what you need is money to pay that bill. So that's why you go through that list, and you start calling. You call the first one. Here's one: information and referral. Okay, there's an office now. All they do is tell you about other organizations that help you with utility bills. Wow, now that's pretty cool. Emergency Financial Assistance Program. Oh, here's another program that gives you money to pay financial assistance for utility bills. And it goes on 109 of them. Man, who would have thought 109 programs? So you will call, most people will get up. Oh, I found a utility program, to pay my grant. And they'll call them up and they say, oh, no, you make too much. You're too funny looking. You're this, you're that. We're out of money. All kind of things. Anyway, they said no. And you say, well, I called and there's no money out there because I called. Oh, yeah, you made one call. You got 108 more to go if you really want to know what's out there. That's why you can't rely on just one person, man. You got to roll up those sleevers and get in there and get on that phone and start dialing for dollars. So that's what we're trying to teach people at Let's Go Help is how to live in this information society. It's not going on the internet, finding an application to fill out and that's like winning the lottery. No, you can't do that. You got to more than that. And besides that, sure, you may get lucky, you may do that, and that may happen. But to survive in this organization, this world we live in, you got to learn more about than that, and learn how to talk to people on the phone and why. I mean, sure, you got to play the runaround game. Oh, but they're gonna put me on hold. Yeah, they are. And to play football, you got to run fast and be strong. And there's all kind of requirements for it. So if you want to play this game, that's what it is. But I mean, particularly the government programs. I mean, they're still giving out $14,000 a year to every grown up in this country. That's right, 14. A third of everything in our country is government. If you don't learn how to use this, man, then you're going to have to really earn a hell of a lot more money to get by. And that's the thing. The rich people know this. The millionaires become billionaires by learning about these programs. And the people who really need it think it's not there. No, it's there. You just have to do something different than you think to get it. So let me help you. And we also give grants. If you belong to Let's Go Help, we give out now over $68,000 worth of grants every month to people, because you're the people that gave us money. You're the people that make this popular for us to have a profit. So you deserve the profits back. And we give them back every month. And we have deadline. We have 3 different grants, and the deadlines are the 4th of May. Well, actually, they start on the 20th of April is the first one. The next one is the 30th of April, and then the 4th of May. Wow, bim, bam, boom, three deadlines, and you start applying for grants, and we'll answer 100 questions a day about grants and how to get them. And we give free lessons, training and live training and not just weekends. I mean, not weekend, once a week. My head's full of holes. See you soon at letsgohealth.com.